everybody! Today is the second episode of Skincare from my pantry, and we are going to talk about papaya.
Papaya. This bright orange fruit that represents an exotic tropical vacation for most people raised in America just reminds me of home. I grew up in the central parts of India in the state of Maharashtra. Papaya was a local, non-glamorous, no frills, affordable and hence enjoyed by most and hated by some for its typical strong smell kind of a fruit. It was sold on hand carts on almost every corner in the summer months, and for me personally, it reminds me of days off from school and fun times with cousins.
In its raw form, it is used to make a couple of different desserts and a few curries, but mostly it is just consumed ripe.
Papaya is very good for your health. It is rich in antioxidants and vitamins like A and C. It also contains folate and minerals like calcium, potassium, magnesium, and more. It actually has more beta carotene than carrots and more vitamin C than oranges by weight. Papaya contains enzymes called papain and chemopapain, which are used in food industry as meat tenderizers, which actually translates to dissolving dead skin cells in the beauty industry. The skin side of papaya is great in reducing acne, and the seeds and the flesh ground together applied to scalp is known to reduce dandruff. Now to prepare our DIY mask, I have already peeled my papaya because the peel wasn't in the best condition and I didn't feel like putting that on my skin. So I just got rid of it and now I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to save the seeds for later for hair care. You can actually even add them to your salad. They're supposed to have a peppery taste. Now this portion of papaya, the inner one, I don't really like to eat that, so this is perfect for skincare.
This much should be enough for one treatment.
I then chop up the rest of the papaya flesh, add a small amount of flesh to my seeds for the hair care. Most of it is actually for eating though. Well, you can see most of it is already gone. And then I mashed just a few of the flesh pieces and added to the portion that I'm going to use for the mask. Now you can directly apply this to your face, or we are going to turn this into a sheet mask. I got these DIY sheet masks as a part of my Mother's Day gifts. These were purchased at Daiso. They have these 24 individual little masks that are in packets, and I think you're supposed to fill the cup up with your own lotion. We are going to soak this in our papaya puree. These masks take a few minutes to soak up the solution and expand, but I think it is always better if you puree the papaya instead of just hand mashing it if you are going to turn this into a sheet mask, because that way the sheet mask can soak up more of the papaya juices. But I was a little too lazy to bust out the grinder. You can always do what I'm doing here. I'm just rubbing the pulp all over my face. Then I'm going to lay the soaked mask on top of it and layer on the remaining pulp on top of that. The advantage of the sheet mask is actually that it keeps the ingredient wet on your skin longer so that your skin has more time to soak it in. Keep the mask on for about 20 to 30 minutes and then you can wash it off. When I took my mask off, I realized that there was still a lot of juice left in the mask itself, so I rubbed it all over my face, focusing more on my problematic areas like under the eyes, the crow's feet, smile lines, just above my chin, and so on. After I washed my face, the immediate differences I noticed were that my facial skin felt more supple and the dark patches I have on the inner corners of my under eyes looked a little bit faded.
And I'm noticing that after using the mask, my skin actually does feel very, almost like that it has like plumped up a little bit because of soaking in the juices from the papaya, and it feels very refreshing, you know. And as I said earlier, using the sheet mask is completely optional, and if you don't have those, you can actually make one on your own, but that's the topic for another video. And if you want to watch it, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so when I do upload, you will be notified. Alright, thanks again for watching. Bye.